Hi everybody, welcome back to Work Right Planner. My name is Erica and here we talk about all things budgeting and planning. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. Your support means more than you know. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing and joining our little group. I am so glad to have you all along for my journey. So today we are going to talk about a sticker shop update. I was trying to do sticker shop lessons when I started all of this so that, people would know what it's like getting started. Life happened and I wasn't able to do that. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to share how things have been going, what I've learned in the last couple of months, and what my goals are going forward. So let's get in this. And sorry, I may look down from time to time. I do have notes here so that I tell you exactly what's going on. So far, I've had 4 sales, 3 domestic and 1 international. And what I've learned is that Etsy makes it really easy to list your products and to sell, but they eat you alive in fees. I think my profit outside of the fees has been $10-ish off of the 4 sales total. And that's not including all of my supplies. So, I was shocked. So if you've got a low priced product, and stickers generally are, and I don't necessarily want to charge any more for it, you really need a whole lot of sales to make some money. I did learn one of my very first, I got 2 sales in one day when I got my first sale. And it was 1 each, one of the domestic and the international one. And what I learned when I shipped those was that international shipping is crazy expensive and that you need to know a tariff number to put on the customs form. That was a newsflash. And when it was delivered, I saw shipping updates until it hit the border. And then after USPS handed it off to the Canadian side of things, I didn't see another update. And I was so nervous and worried that shipment did not go through until after it had been delivered and the Canadian side of things finally notified the USPS side of things that the shipment had been delivered. And then it was updated. But the customer had their product long before that. So, word to the wise, if you are shipping internationally, that may happen to you. Don't be surprised by it. And, keep in touch with your customer. It's the best advice I can give. So, as far as what I've learned from the actual designing, printing, cutting, listing stuff, there is a learning curve, but your designs can be tweaked. And they can be improved over time. And I think that people recognize that and appreciate that. I know that my initial budget kits that I made, I left room on the edge of the paper that you don't generally see in some of the older shops, but I was afraid that it would not cut correctly. I've since learned how to squeeze that in a bit, so hopefully my sticker sheets look better. I think they do. But there will be definitely changes made along the way. I'm considering a pretty drastic change to my budget kits. But it may be the first of the year before we see any of that. You are going to need time to devote to researching and learning the best way to do things. And that information is really hard to find. I don't know what it is about the sticker shop community, but they are just not real forthcoming. There are a handful of people who I have found information on or from. Erica Life Vlog, Sarah Marie Stickers. There's one more and the name is not coming to me and I didn't put it in my notes, but they are very, very helpful. Chrissy from Chrissy Lily Co. She is extremely helpful if you're trying to start a sticker shop, and very personable. I've actually emailed with her. So I highly recommend them as people to look for information from, but you're definitely going to need to invest some time in the learning. And lastly, what I've learned this last month and a half is that life is still going to happen. Of course, you all know I already work 2 jobs on top of trying to film the YouTube videos and get the sticker shop up and going. And it's a lot. So, it's balls to the wall as far as trying to get stuff done. And when life throws you a curveball, like somebody's in the hospital or, there's some other emergency of some sort that disrupts everything and you fall behind, it's really hard to catch back up. So I think what I've learned from that is I need to schedule myself only making enough stuff that I have time to make, and I need to build in a cushion of time that is only for catch up. It does not have something new associated with that day, and that is going to be my game plan going forward. Hopefully I can get the shop up and producing enough profit, not revenue, but enough profit to make it to where I don't have to work 2 jobs, and I can devote more time to coming out with new products. But for right now, I'm going to try to limit my new products so that I can put out quality stuff and my goals going forward for the sticker shop in particular. Right now, I am seeing 1 to 2 sales per month. Actually, I think it's been 2 sales. I saw 2 sales in August and 2 sales in September, and so far this month I think I've had 2 in October. So my plan is, or my goal is, to get that up to at least 10. I know that that's not a high goal, but it is 5 times the amount that I'm getting now, and I'm not real sure how to get there. So I think 10 is something that is just out of reach, but also attainable, and that would be progress. I'm sorry if you can hear my fiance's alarm going off. I do have a goal that in my next update on Sticker Shop Lessons, I can tell you that I have had $50 in profit in 1 month. That would take a lot of sales, but I'm really, really hoping that I can get there. And then I'm going to set up a designing, printing, cutting, listing process that makes some concessions for my crazy life schedule. That is my goal. And if I can accomplish that, I will be extremely happy. I think that's my goals for the next little bit. For those of you who are following me on this journey, thank you so much for coming along. I appreciate you so much. My next video should be about setting Q4 financial goals, which is something I've never done. Because my financial situation is more dire than I like. So I've never really set goals. My goal has just been to pump out what I could and pay off debt. But I've been working on that for a long time. Of course, it was 6 figures. 6 figures worth of debt. It's going to take a long time. But I need to set, I want to pay off this much by this time. So my next video is going to be on that. If that sounds like something you're interested in, hit that little notification bell so that you're notified when I post that video. If you're in the mood to watch right now, YouTube is going to put the best video for you somewhere around here, I don't know where, so that you can watch that. And until next time, you guys have a good weekend. Bye.